Hi, I'm Samantha Bevington. I'm a junior here at Rockhurst, and I'm running for Vice President of SAB. I have been a member of SAB for all 3 years of my Rockhurst years here. The first 2, I was a general member, and this year I've had the privilege of being our lovely local late night chair. So I've put on such events as bingo at the very beginning of the school year, and I took a bunch of people to Worlds of Fun. It was awesome. I also went to NACA a couple of weeks ago, which gave me the experience of exactly what happens there. And if you don't know, that's where we go and get new ideas, and we go to educational sessions, and we get comedians and musicians to come here to Rockhurst. Also, for Vice Presidency, you have to be very technologically capable, which I am, because I have to upload things to Facebook, I'll have to take pictures, Twitter, all sorts of stuff that I think I can handle. I would really like to be Vice President because Vice President is supposed to help out with all sorts of events, go to all the events, help everyone on e-board as well as general members, and I love all of the e-board chairs, and I couldn't really pick one that I wanted to apply for, but being Vice President kind of gives me a chance to dip into each and every one just a little bit. And also, I would get to host a game show, and I can't promise I would be Bob Barker, but I think that would be awesome. Some of the things that I would like to go forth and improve with the Vice President chair include 3 things: scrapbooking, feedback, and morale-boosting programs. Scrapbooking is not your grandma's scrapbooking. It's taking a record of how many people went to an event, what the event kind of was about, how much it cost, and also keeping a record of all the contact information for anyone that came to that. Well, any musician or comedian or anyone we worked with outside of Rockhurst. This is good because A, we won't repeat boring things that didn't work out very well, and also we can repeat events that worked out really, really well. For instance, I got the idea of taking a bunch of people to Worlds of Fun because I looked back in a really old version of an SAB scrapbook. Also, I would like to improve feedback. Some of you may have noticed that we started handing out these little paper surveys to get a feel for what the general public likes and what they would like to see at our events and what they would change, etc. And I think we could do a better version of this and a more organized version of this, and all of this just to improve SAB now and for future e-board members. I also, morale-boosting programs. In our Constitution, Vice President is supposed to do those things, and we've kind of been a little bit lacking and not knowing who's supposed to take charge of that, and if you have me be your Vice President, I will take charge. And at NACA, I went to quite a few educational programs that talked about all sorts of new ideas for morale-boosting programs, which I would love to bring and I could talk about for another hour, but of course I won't. So vote for me, Samantha Bevington.
Hi, my name is Katherine Connely. I'm a junior. I've spent the last year on e-board as your concert chair, but I would love to become your Vice President. I think that we've done a great job with making some changes in SAB so far this year, and I hope that we can grow and do more for the better in this next upcoming year. One of the main things I want to focus on next year is getting more feedback from the student body instead of just general e-board members. I think that you guys would have a great voice in telling us what you want to see and why you want to see it, and that way we can kind of stretch a little bit further to get what you want to do here, and I think that you guys would be come out and see more things. Also, we should give the general members more opportunities to get involved with each e-board position, not just set up and tear down events, but actually work with the head of that position. That way they can see what the position's like and if they'd like to run for one in the future. I have more great ideas to bring to the table for next year, but I'll be able to accomplish these with your vote if you vote for me, Katherine Connely, as Vice President.
I'm Allie Gieseler, and I'm running for Vice President for SAB. I'm a sophomore. I'm a Spanish major from St. Louis. Something that would make me a great Vice President is that I'm very qualified. I hold a lot of leadership positions on campus, such as orientation coordinator, ambassador, and currently am secretary now of SAB, which is a lot of fun. Also, even though these require some of my time, I can prioritize my time well, and I'm a very responsible person. Something that I think is important is our members in SAB, and retention of members is something that I really like to focus on. Another thing I really wanted to touch on is that SAB is very important to me. It's something that I really put a lot of work into, that I really care about, and I really want to focus on that as Vice President. Thank you.